Greetings, everyone, and welcome yet to another episode of Snapshot, home of the 15-minute selfie with Marilyn Green, which is me. I'm the hostess with the mostest. And you can see at the bottom where it says tag a friend, share the show, tag a friend, share the show. So, thank you for taking time out to be here. And without further ado, I'm going to bring my guest up who is on Snapshot, home of the 15-minute selfie. We're going to bring her up right now and we can get this party started. Hey there.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I start thinking about Ratatouille for some reason. That movie. Bonjour.
Yes.
Love it, love it, love it. Hey, you guys are looking at Monica Black Robinson, and you see Fab over 40. Oh my God, is she Fab over 40? So
Way over 40.
way over, it's okay. It's way over. All right. It ain't somewhere over the rainbow, is it? But it's somewhere. Right. So, Monica, thank you so much for taking your time to be a guest here. And we're talking about you. This is yourself in 15 minutes. And I got Fab over 40. And so tell me about that. Okay.
Well, it's an opportunity for women who are over 40 to shine, really. And, I just had my birthday and my daughter went all out for me. And I had a glam squad and a photo shoot. And I saw those pictures and I was like, oh, I am Fab. And then I saw this concert, this competition, and I said, well, let me enter into it. I already have these great pictures. So let me just submit and see what happened. And then they got back to me and said, I'm in it. And, here I am.
Okay. So you basically are a virtual beauty queen. Is this sort of like, yeah. So you entered and they said yes?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So now I have to compete. I didn't win, but I guess, you have to submit and then they'd say whether or not you can compete. So now I'm competing. So I want to make sure that everybody sees me and votes for me. And so you so graciously are having me on your show so that I can talk about it.
That's right. And I put the link here, but hey, everybody that's listening, it is also going to be in the chat. So we're giving you a no excuse, vote Fab, okay? And the Fab that we're talking about is this Fab right here. So don't get it twisted. It's Monica Black Robinson. Okay. So tell us about you anyway. Tell us a little bit about you. I know you do some things that I'm like, I didn't know she did those things, but nevertheless, tell us about you.
Well, I can talk about my etiquette. I'm very passionate about that. That's one of my first loves of consulting. I do a lot of different kinds of consulting, diversity and inclusion, social and emotional intelligence, career development, leadership development. But my first passion was etiquette because that's something that, I felt like there wasn't enough representation for, and everybody's held to a certain account, a standard, but everybody's not taught everything. And so I wanted to be able to teach people soft skills, etiquette, civility, and things like that will help them, advance in their careers or opportunities and things like that. So I started Etiquette Inclusion, and I love teaching kids. I've taught kids, young adults, young professionals. And I will correct anybody I see who isn't holding their fork right. I'll be like, excuse me, you some. Anyway, but no. And yes, people who know that I do etiquette they act right when I'm at the table. But I just want people to be able to be successful, because also in career development, if you're a young adult and you go out and interview and say you're gonna, interview to get a job, and they take you to lunch, they are checking out how you eat as well.
Wow.
How you hold your utensils as well, because they want to know how you're going to represent their company. And they can't have you, representing in an incorrect way. So that's why those soft skills are so important to have. And I want to make sure that if you didn't get it early on, it's not too late to get it. So I like to provide that opportunity and training with the auntie in an auntie type of fashion. I'm not threatening because when I get home, I eat my barbecue with my fingers too. But it depends on the situation, and so that's
Right.
where I created etiquette inclusion.
I like that. And we were talking before, it's like, no, I'm not eating chicken wings out. I need my chicken wings in front of Netflix. Okay. And I I need it in front of Netflix and I want the gristle. Okay. Everybody don't eat it, but I want the gristle. Same as what's that? Oxtails, anything that is basically a comfort food. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel comfortable sitting there eating it with people out there gonna be looking, so I'll just say,
Yes.
nah, that's okay. I don't
Yes.
want any, but in my heart, I'd be like, "Ooh, I'm really hungry." But nevertheless, nevertheless, now let me ask you something on etiquette right quick.
Uh-huh.
Now, I had someone on my show, and she has really messed me up about eating soup.
Mm-hmm.
I have a real serious, I think I was traumatized by the way she told me to eat the soup, and she
Okay.
told me something about not putting the crackers in there in your soup. Meaning, I would, you get the little bag, you crunch it up, and put it in there. She said, don't do that.
Those little bitty crackers are for putting in the soup.
The
Now, if
you
you
talking
have
about
a
the
whole
little
Ritz
bitty one.
cracker, if you have a little whole Ritz cracker, no, you don't put it in a soup.
Okay,
But
that's where the
those,
problem lies.
yes,
That's it. That's
uh-huh,
it. Now
yeah.
that's what I do. I crunch them up and then I tear the top off the bag and then I put it in there. She
But
said
when you're
no.
at home, do what you want. That's all.
But when I'm out, what are you saying? That's not
I
proper.
well, it depends on who you're around. It
Okay,
depends
okay,
on who you're around. Now, if it's something that's going to promote your career, no. If it's just you hanging out and doing you, fine. And
okay.
that's what you have to be aware of all the time.
Okay, okay, I'm good with that. But yeah, I think I had some real I know I do now. I don't even want
Okay.
I don't even want any soup. Okay, that's the bottom line. I
You
just
can
I'm
eat
like
soup.
I
You can
know.
you can eat it. I'm just saying, it depends on what it is. And it's sometimes, unfortunate that people are paying attention, but it depends. And if you're going to be hungry, if you have an interview or something, eat before you get there. Have a candy bar or something so that you won't be hungry, because it's not so much about the food as it is about the connection you're making.
Oh, I really like that. Meaning
Okay.
you're telling us to be fab no matter where we go, right? Okay.
Hello.
Just
Yes. Fab in Paris or wherever.
bonjour,
Bonjour.
bonjour.
Oui, oui, oui.
That's right. So let's get back to your fab over 40. So now you entered, okay, what do you think, okay, was the one thing that told them yes, outside of your glamorous and beautiful and gorgeous and all that, what else in your summary, I'm sure they ask about you,
Well,
do
there,
you
there were
think?
questions. We
Mhm.
had to talk about, what would you tell yourself, your younger self? And I said that I would tell my younger self that everything's going to be okay. I would
Mhm.
also tell myself that get ready, get ready, get ready, because you are a phenomenal woman now. You just don't know it.
Oh
and
wow.
and so it's just so much that you can do when you that wisdom comes in, and you're like, well,
Mhm.
shoot, I could have been operating this way all along. But it's a journey and something you arrive to. So I told that little story, and then I also talked about, because you get to vote for me. You're also going to be, if you I think it is that if you do additional votes, that you put a contribution to the
Yes.
additional votes, and that contribution goes to the National Cancer Society. And this is what I got my pink on too for that,
Yes.
um, National Awareness Month for breast cancer.
Yes.
So we want to promote that as well, so that, we're promoting me, we're promoting, we've got to find a cure, because we can do it. We just need the funding and the research. So that's something that's really important. But also, talking about back to the etiquette piece I mentioned, I
Mhm.
want to go global. I want to go to different um countries, different cultures, and find out how they do it, because
That sounds like
it's
fun.
different. It's
Yes,
different where you go. And
yes.
I just want to be aware and then share that information with people who want to know.
I think that would be classified as cultural etiquette. Just knowing it's no different than a foodie.
Yes.
It's no different than a foodie or a chef or whoever. They go to different
Yes.
countries and test out different spices and things of that nature, right? Like Bobby
Hmm.
Flay, he's an expert, and I'm a Food Network junkie too. But I'm just saying they go, and that's how they find out. They go to Bonjour, okay? They go to these places in order to find out different things. It's no different than you. I think that's
It's
fabulous.
true. And just like, Marilyn, you love soup, right?
Yes.
Well, in Asia, the way that they eat soup, they kind of almost put their face in the bowl and eat the soup.
Oh,
So
I
it's
didn't know I was
where
doing
you
Asian
couldn't do
culture.
that. You couldn't really do that here in America, because people would be like, what are you doing? That's not what we're used to seeing. So again, exposure is everything.
You're right, but so you're telling me that I've been doing some Asian culture I ain't know about with my soup. Just let me get. It's like
Yes.
I need this done. Okay, right. So when I'm doing it, I'm gonna say, you know what? Hey, I've studied, and this is the way I need to do this.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
that
yes.
is too funny. That is too funny. So tell us another question they asked you. We want to know.
Well, just what my inspiration is for, what do I do to feel okay? And again, I actually copied the whole Bob Marley lyrics to Everything's Gonna Be All Right,
I
because
saw that.
it's going to be all right. Believe me, believe me, believe me. It's going to be all right. I know you think it's rainy, but sometimes you need the rain so the roots can grow.
Yes,
You
yes,
do. And when they grow, they flourish and flower. And
right.
I'm a big old flower.
That's right. That's right. I think there's some flowers behind you, and I'm loving the colors of those flowers. Okay.
Oh, yes. We
Oh
got
yeah,
that pink and green and
that's a
all
pink
those
and
beautiful
green.
colors like that.
Okay, we
Yes.
like those flowers. We like those
Yes.
colors. Okay, so tell us, is there anything else outside of vote for me? Okay.
Well, I would love it. Again, representation is everything. And there's no reason why I shouldn't win. And it doesn't matter, whatever age you are, you're going to be fabulous. But I just happen to be a little bit over the 40 piece.
That's
But
a
I
tad.
didn't let that stop me.
No.
I didn't let that stop me. I don't think anyone should let anything stop you if there's something that you want to do. Just go for it and see what happens. So I'm encouraging people to continue to go for it and see what happens. I'm also encouraging people to vote for me for Fab at 40, because I am fabulous.
And I want to say this. You were fabulous at 20, 30, 40, 50. I'll stop. Okay. And
Thank
so
you.
but
Thank
I'm just
you.
saying I'm just gonna say this. We're fabulous whether or not we're voted on or not.
That is true.
Okay. We are
That's true. This is
fabulous.
just a contest.
This is a
That, but
contest.
no, I've already won.
I'm going to say, and you're the big winner. Okay.
I
So
am.
I know, and you know what? Everybody is going to look at this snapshot and say, hey, I really like her. Okay. And they are, and I'm going to vote for her. So, hey, don't be shy. Go and vote for her. And Monica, this has been really fun. I enjoy you a lot, and I mean, I'll tell everybody out there, this is really the first time that Monica and I just really have talked.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Hmm.
but when I first saw her, I'll just say her spirit is correct. Okay. It is nice. She's warm, she's personable. What you see on this snapshot is what you're really
Yeah.
getting. It is
Yeah.
nothing. I mean, from the time that I first met her, it's just okay, which is important. You don't want to vote for somebody that's going to be superficial and next minute they being mean to people, okay?
No.
No, no, but that's not her at all. It is not. It is not. So Monica Black Robinson, Fab over 40. I want everybody to definitely vote for you. Okay. And I
Thank
love
you.
that Bob Marley. So I'm gonna let you have your, if you got another if you got another final thing you want to say, you go for it right now.
No, I'm just enthusiastic that, even connecting with you, Marilyn, and doing this is just so wonderful. I love it. I love it. Everything is good. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay.
All right.
That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much for gracing us, and bonjour, and
Bonjour. Au revoir for goodbye. Au revoir.
au
I'm probably
revoir.
saying it wrong. I'm trying to learn
It's
French.
okay. We gonna get this. Okay, that's something else on your checklist. But
Yes,
nevertheless,
it is.
all
Yes,
is well,
indeed.
and I thank everybody for joining us, and I thank you, Monica, and I know that you are the winner. So you
Aw.
take care now, and we will talk soon. Okay,
All right.
bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye bye.